They're all in the gate. They're off and running at Finger Lakes. Decent start. Then after the start, Rochelle My Bell had the check. It's World Bank who sends out for the lead. Stunning Sugar in the outside. Igniting the Flame has shifted to the outside. Is now splitting rivals. Very headstrong in rank is Igniting the Flame, but at least she's made the front end. A gap of about 6 lengths back to Maze Loved Laffy. Mid-flight in fourth. Then it's Equinox in fifth. Sixth place is Out of the Cloud, and a separation of 7 lengths to Rochelle My Bell, who's at the tail of the field. Igniting the Flame into the far turn has a lead by a couple lengths. Stunning Sugar trying to cut into the margin second. World Bank scrubbed a pun for more speed in third. Maze Love Laffy trying to improve on the outside in fourth. Equinox to the outside of Out of the Cloud, and many lengths back to Rochelle the Bell, who's at the back of the pack. The top 5 or 6 within 3 lengths of each other as they reach the top of the stretch. Stunning Sugar takes over. Igniting the Flame drops back. World Bank is in about the 2 path. Then it's Equinox, followed up by Maze Love Laffy in the stand side and the red blinkers. 1 furlong to go. Stunning Sugar has a lead by 4 lengths. The battle for second, Equinox, World Bank, and Maze Love Laffy. But your winner, Stunning Sugar, will win by 3. Equinox wins that fight for second. Then it's Maze Love. Trifecta, superfecta, daily double, pick 3 wagering. Post time for race 2 in about 20 minutes at 1:29 p.m. And they're off. Decent start. The Mighty Don barreling out for the front end. Ranger Blue forwardly placed with Grand Again outside second and third. One with Everything saves all the ground in fourth. Then it's Waffler in second last, and then about 3.5, 4 lengths to Maddie Penny, who drops back to the tail of the field as they navigate the first turn. The Mighty Don able to clear off by 2.5 lengths over Grand Again, who settles in the second spot. One with Everything the Gray in third. Then in fourth, that is Waffler, who kicks on through to the inside of Ranger Blue. And then a couple more lengths back to the trailer, that is Maddie Penny. As they race up the backstretch, it's the Mighty Don lead, swells to 5.5 lengths. Grand Again stalks in second, One with Everything up the inside in third. And then it's Waffler, who's now 3 wide in fourth, 6.5 lengths off the lead. Maddie Penny is in second last, and now Ranger Blue has been shuffled back to the tail of the field. Ranger Blue about 9.5 lengths off the lead, 3 furlongs to go. The Mighty Don has a lead. The lead's 4.5 lengths as Maddie Penny kicks on through towards the inside. Up into second is Maddie Penny. Maddie Penny making a good move on the turn. One with Everything drifts out wide in third, and then in fourth, that's Ranger Blue as they turn into the stretch. The Mighty Don, Maddie Penny now tackles on the outside, and Maddie Penny now grabs that lead away from the Mighty Don at the furlong marker. One with Everything is in third, then in fourth, Ranger Blue. 16th to go, it's Maddie Penny. Maddie Penny at 10-1 pulls off the upset. The Mighty Don hangs on for second. One with Everything third, Ranger Blue fourth. All in the gate. And they're off half a step tardy, Tequila. It's Who Asked You who sends out for the lead. Easy Play and the green blinkers in between runners. And Bad Connection makes it a line of 3 early on. Saloon Girl is 4 wide in fourth. Fabulous Fox 5 wide fifth. Lincolnville Beach is very deep on the course in second last and about 5.5 off the lead. And 3 lengths to the slow starting Tequila, who's at the back of the pack. It's Bad Connection into the turn, who has a lead by 1.5 lengths. Easy Play prompting outside in second. Who Asks You now being asked to go after leaders in third. And then in fourth, that is Saloon Girl. Fabulous Fox circles up on the outside. And then it's Tequila, who's out of last. Lincolnville Beach is at the back of the pack as they arrive at the top of the stretch. An Easy Play is the target. Comes off the turn, leading by 2. Tequila gets on through towards the inside, now up into second. And then it's Saloon Girl, who's in the blue blinkers, followed up by Fabulous Fox on the stand side. They run to the 16th pole. Tequila has overhauled Easy Play in deep stretch. And it's Tequila and Laurice Perez who'll be visiting the winner's circle. Easy Play second, Fabulous Fox third, Lincolnville Beach fourth. Toka Stables, Jonathan Buckley is the trainer, and Luis Perez, the winning jockey. Jumping Jack Racing bred Tequila. Double. They're all in the gates. And they're off. Jake's Orchard edging out for the front end. Paint the line towards the inside. Maggie's Boy is forwardly placed. Ozzy is in the white blinkers in amongst horses. Johnson charges widest around that first turn. And then it's Break the Fall. A length and a half to Ialfgar, who's got two beat at this point in time. They are Skellig Island and Find a Names at the back of the pack and about 9 lengths off the lead. 4 abreast as they turn on to the backstretch, 6 furlongs to go. Jake's Orchard on top, the leads 3 parts of a length. Ozzy is in chase mode second as it's Mackey's Boy 3 wide, Johnson Charge 4 wide, and then a length, now a half length to Break the Fall, who's in about the 2 path to the outside of Paint the Line. 2 lengths to Ialfgar is only 5 lengths off the lead. Find a Name scrapes the paint in second last, and Skellig Island trails the field. Half mile to go. Jake's Orchard still on top. The lead's 3 parts of a length over Ozzy, who's on the outside in second. As it's Paint the Line towards the inside third. Break the Fall races in fourth. Now it's Find a Name skimming the inside, trying to get through towards the inside. Had to put on the brakes slightly. Ialfgar replaces him on the outside into the top 5. 4.5 lengths off the lead. Ialfgar able to get through in between horses up into third as Find a Name had enough of the ground saving mode. Goes to the outside with Skellig Island as they turn into the stretch. It's Jake's Orchard on top. Ialfgar's got the trip, and Ialfgar's got dead aim on Jake's Orchard with 1 furlong to go. Ialfgar takes over from Jake's Orchard. Then it's Break the Fall and Find a Name progressing in the far outside fourth, but with a 16th to go, it's Ialfgar. Give Joel Cruz a Roddy double. Jake's Orchard second over Break the Fall, and then it was Find a Name. Double $53, exacta $35.60, 50-cent try, $31.12. Dime super, $29.80. They're on the gate, and they're off. A little bit slow, was slow ready. It's Signifying Nothing, who's barreling out for the front. Mio Atlas flashing early speed in second. Mission Avenue right behind the early leaders in third. Practically Summer outside in fourth. Ring of the Rise advancing in fifth. 3.5 off the lead. A space of 2.5 lengths to Jet Tador, who's about a length in front of Slow Ready, who's about 3 in front of Curtain Closed, who's in the 8th and trailing position. On to the turn, Mio Atlas and Signifying Nothing. These two spar for the lead. Practically Summer is in a decent spot in third, now being asked to go after leaders in third, 3 off the lead. Mission Avenue is in fourth, and then in fifth is Jet Tador to the outside of Slow Ready. 2 lengths to Ring of the Rise in second last, and Curtain Closed trails the field as they reach the top of the stretch. Signifying Nothing turns them in as Mio Atlas comes under a busy ride in second, as it's Mission Avenue is trying to get on track in third, followed up by Jet Tador and Ring of the Rise up the inside late, but with a 16th to go, Signifying Nothing shaking up on the front end and Respond leads by 5. Mission Avenue up into second. Your winners, Signifying Nothing. Third, Jet Tador and Mio Atlas. Pick 3, 162, $10.20. Pick 5, 5 of 5. 2,500 on the gate. And they're off. Decent start. It's Blamiker and Sweet Julian. These two accelerate out for the front end. Solo's Fury. He Has It All. Can't Stand Disco make up the next flight. Gold Templars at the fence into the top 5. 4 off the lead. In 7th place, that is Joe West along the inside as English Storms in between horses, and Davis Tuitions at the back of the pack and deep on the course and about 10.5, 11 lengths off the lead. Onto the turn, 3 furlongs to go. Blamiker clears off by 2 over Solo's Fury in second. He Has It All contending outside in third. Gold Templar nudged upon in fourth, 6 lengths off the lead, a gap of 5. Joe West is towards the inside in fifth, and then in sixth, that's He Has It All as they turn into the stretch, and it's Blamiker who turns him in, has the lead by about 5 lengths. Solo's Fury and the big white face is in second, and then it's He Has It All and Gold Templar, but with the 16th to go, it's Blamiker. Blamiker's return to the race is a successful one. Blamiker is going to win this race by a comfortable distance. Solo's Fury second, Gold Templar third. He Has It All fourth. 7th race from Finger Lakes, scratch number 4, Lady Rainicorn. They're all in the gate, and they're off. Horrible start for Princess Cairo. Hopped in the air We're about 6 lengths behind the second to last horse. So the back 3 are way behind the top 4, as it's Bald Kitten who gets that early lead. ZN's up the inside, Echo Baby outside, up into a joint second with ZN. 4th place is Hypnotic Flare. Then at that big space of about 12 lengths to Mia Nipotina, who's about a length and a half in front of Practical Rachel. And after that bad start, Princess Cairo trails the field. Onto the turn, Bald Kitten on top. The lead's 3 parts of a length. Echo Baby pressing it on the outside in second. Hypnotic Flare sweeps up 3 wide in third, a length off the lead. ZN behind rivals in 4th, 2.5 lengths off the pace. A gap of about 9 lengths to Practical Rachel. Second last Princess Cairo, and Mia Nipotina trails the field. Bald Kitten leaves the rail open for ZN, and ZN comes right on through from 4th up into the lead. ZN with 3/16 to go, scampers clear by 3 open lengths. Hypnotic Flares on the grandstand side, and then it's Echo Baby and Bald Kitten. 16th to go, it's ZN. ZN now a perfect 2 for 2. Lifetime another good looking win from ZN. Hypnotic Flare second, Echo Baby third, Bald Kitten fourth. Post time for the 8th and final from Finger Lakes in 18 minutes at 4:38 p.m. And in they're all the gate. And they're off. Slow start, last drink, he's last. It's Night Spot who sends out for the front end. Monomoy Beach on the outside. And now First Sons advancing up the inside. First Sons gets a narrow lead over Monomoy Beach. In third, that is Night Spot, followed up by Last Drink towards the inside in 4th. 5th place, Support the Cat, who's to the inside of Dancing with Jake. Then 2 lengths to Connect the Brox, who's about 3 lengths in front of Sway the Jury, who's at the back of the pack. It's First Sons on the turn with 3 furlongs to go, with the neck in front of Monomoy Beach, who's challenging on the outside. Night Spot circles up wide as Last Drink has nowhere to run. Will try and sneak through at the fence. Will Last Drink. And now it's Connect the Brox, who goes about 4 wide into the stretch. So a few chances here they reach the top of the stretch. Monomoy Beach, Connect the Brox as its Last Drink up the inside third. First Sons drops back and forth. 1 furlong to go. Monomoy Beach is strong on the front end and opens up by a couple lengths. Connect the Brox is a clear-cut second best to Monomoy Beach. Give Joel Cruz 3 wins on the card. Connect the Brox second. Last Drink was third. 75 cents. Pick 4. $178. Pick 5, $493.25. 8th race, last live race here at Finger Lakes on a Tuesday. Next live racing date tomorrow, Wednesday. First post at 1 p.m. From high atop the roof here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack, this is your track announcer, Bill Downs, signing off. Have a tremendous evening.